Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Archangel healing meditation and a message from Goddess this week. And before we start, if you haven't already, get yourself a glass of water, and I will wait to start the meditation until you come back. I'll just go over a few things like I normally do. I am Margaret Fagan, as you can see. And I do this Archangel healing meditation and a channeled message from either an Archangel or a Divine Goddess. I've been working with the Divine Goddesses now for a little while through this Oracle card, set of Oracle cards, the Divine Feminine, Megan Watterson, and I really love it. And yeah, so they've asked me to continue with the Divine Goddesses, Divine Feminine for now, because there's so much. It's just a treasure trove for us to receive messages from and receive channeled messages from as well. Okay, so I'm Margaret. As I said, I'm a Reiki master, a psychic Reiki master, and a quantum healer. I incorporate the Reiki within the quantum healing when I have a session. I'm a light language and sound healing instruments practitioner, and I work with them in this session. I do light language channeled healing, which is through my voice, which sounds a little bit like singing, and that is channeled healing from our guides, our angels, our quantum healers, our teams. So, and then I also have sound instruments that I work with. I have this crystal bowl that I work with. I have these chimes. I have these chimes. I don't know what's going on, but I've seen that I've cut out a couple of times. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'll keep going. If there's some, another glitch. Gosh, I don't know if this is going to work. All right, I'll keep going and see. Hopefully the glitches won't be too bad. I'm going to bring in Archangel Masters and Archangel Ascended Masters, the energies to come in and quiet down these glitches, because I've had 3 times already that the screen has just gone black. The first time was just for a second. The second and third time was for longer. And I see it's still recording, even though the screen goes black. So I'll just keep going, because even if you can't see me, you can, I'm sure you can probably still hear me, I'm hoping. All right, well, we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so I was talking about the healing instruments. We have this bowl that I just held up before the screen went black. This I held up before the screen went black. These beautiful chimes that I use every week to bring us back into the 3D, into our 3D bodies. And then I also have these beautiful bells, which I just love. So I was going to add this to bring us back into our 3D bodies. And this is what that sounds like. And I will clank those 3 times to kind of wake us up and bring us into our 3D body. Also, the time before last, I was guided to have us do 3 ohms to bring us back into our 3D bodies. And I was going to do it last time, but I think I forgot. So I made a note to try to remember to do the ohms to bring us back into our 3D bodies, because someone mentioned that they really liked that. So I will do my best to remember that and to refer to my notes. This is a pre-recorded video, so I can't give any individual readings, but we have a channeled reading from a goddess, which is for the group, channeled healing reading for the group. So you could refer to that. It's always at the end after the meditation. So if you want to do the meditation and receive the group message and healing at the end, you can do that, or you can scroll up to the end of the meditation and just do the group message and healing. They always want you to know that even though you may not feel the energies around you of the archangels, you are still receiving all of the healing. And since you all have your glass of water now, they want me to know that during the meditation, they infuse your glass of water with healing. So whenever you drink the water, you will receive additional archangel healing. Okay, already feeling the wonderful Master Ascended Archangel energies coming in. So this is how the session goes. First, we do a little bit of deep breathing relaxation. We relax our whole body. I call in the quantum healers, which are the Master Ascended Archangels included, of course. We do the healing meditation, and then sorry if I didn't mention it, we do the breathing, a little bit of breathing to get us into a light meditative state, and then we do a quick body relaxation. Then I call in the quantum healing teams. Then we do the guided meditation, and then we come back into our 3D bodies, and then we do the channeled message. And tonight it's really interesting. I haven't picked her either before or for a very long time. So tonight it's going to be Joan of Arc. Yeah, so up close, Joan of Arc. And I think most of us are familiar with her, but I will read a little bit from the book so you can get more of a learn more about her. There's the fleur-de-lis symbol that is known, that she is known for right there. It looks like 3 flames, and she's going to also bring in, while I'm reading the description of the book, she's also going to come in and explain things in the book. And then if she wants to give us more information at the end of that, she will. Okay, so right now I invite you to either get in a laying down position where you can hear my voice, or seated position. Make sure your back is supported so you can just lean back and rest. You're not having to hold yourself up. And we'll start the meditation. So we begin by closing our eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Another breath in and out. And they really want you to fill up your abdomen, your belly when you take the deep breath in. So take another deep breath in and out. Letting go of any thoughts right now. Just release all your thoughts. Thoughts of what you did before you sat down to do this meditation, what you're going to do when you finish the meditation, and also thoughts from further in your past and thoughts further in your future of what you think is going to happen. Let all those go. Take a deep breath in and out. Letting go. relaxing more and more, deeper and deeper. And now we're going to relax our whole body, starting with our head, our scalp, our face, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, our ears, our jaw, our cheeks. We hold tension, they're saying, in every part of our body at any given time. Letting go, relaxing the muscles in our neck, our shoulders, our arms, our hands, our fingers, the upper front of our body, lower front, our abdomen, our back, our upper back, our lower back, our vertebrae, our spine, the base of our neck, our hips. Take a deep breath here, into your hips, all the way into your hips. Relaxing our legs, our feet, our toes, the whole front of our body, relaxing, the whole back of our body, relaxing, the whole right side of our body, relaxing, the whole left side of our bodies, relaxing. Very good, very nice and relaxed. Breathe now, however you feel called to do. If throughout the meditation you feel called to take a deep breath, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just breathe nice and lightly. I now call in the Master Ascended Archangels, the Ascended Masters, our spirit guides, our galactic spirit guides, the angelic realm, our shamanic and ancestral guides, and any other light beings of the highest frequency that would like to assist us at this time. I also call upon and activate all the knowledge, wisdom, healing, and experience of my multidimensional beings through all space, time, and frequency. So now we have the quantum healing teams here, and we're going to start bringing in the Master Ascended Archangels. In the east, we bring in Archangel Raphael with his emerald green energy, Archangel of Air, bringing with him Archangel Ariel with her light green, light, and air elementals. We ask these archangels to come close to us now, coming into the space we're in, all four corners, our energy fields, our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies, for clearing, cleansing, healing, and protecting all. In the south, we call in Archangel Michael with his blue sapphire light and his his sword of truth and protection coming close to us now. His sapphire blue light coming into our energy field, the space we're in, all four corners, our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies, for clearing, cleansing, healing, and protecting all. In the west, we call in Archangel Gabriel with his diamond white light and the Archangel of water and water elementals such as dolphins and whales. We invite Archangel Gabriel to come to our space, all four corners, our energy fields, our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies, for clearing, cleansing, healing, and protecting all. In the north, we call in Archangel Uriel with his ruby red and yellow light coming in. Archangel of earth and earth elementals, fairies, leprechauns, gnomes, giants, all coming in and assisting us now in this beautiful healing for all of us. Archangel Uriel's beautiful ruby red and yellow light surrounding us, coming into the space we're in, all four corners. Our energy fields, our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies, for clearing, cleansing, healing, and protecting all. Now we have 4 angels and 4 fires. Breathe in and expand their energy all around you. Now we call in the vertical force angels. In the above space, we call in Archangel Metatron with his gold orange energy coming from the great central sun down through the central sun in Sirius, down through our sun into our crown chakra, down through our third eye chakra, down through our throat chakra, down through our heart chakra, and residing in our heart chakra, cleansing and clearing all of our upper chakras, and asking Metatron to bring in his gold and orange light into the space we're in, all 4 corners, into our energy fields, into our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies for clearing, cleansing, healing, and protecting all. And now we call in Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Shekinah, joining him with his silvery light coming up from deep within New Earth Mother Gaia, up through the 7D water grid, up through our 5D crystalline grid, up through our feet, our legs, our hips, our base, sacral, solar plexus, chakras, and residing in our heart chakra with this silver light, cleansing and clearing all of our lower chakras. We ask Archangel Sandalphon to come into the space we're in, all 4 corners, our energy fields, our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. for cleansing, clearing, healing, and protecting all. Stay here for a moment. We have all 6 archangels with us. And we're also going to call in Archangel Raziel to come in with his rainbow light into the space we're in, all 4 corners, our energy fields, our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies for clearing, cleansing, healing, and protecting all. 7 archangels, 7 energies and light swirling all around us. Take a moment to feel into all of these energies around you. And the quantum healers that are here are going wherever it is needed for you individually. For whenever you listen to this or whenever you listen to the replay, you will receive the same healing. Okay, with love and devotion, we ask the archangels and the quantum healing teams to step away from us now so that we can come back into our 3D bodies. And with eyes closed, we're going to do 3 ohms. Take a deep breath in. Take another deep breath in. Take another deep breath in. Good. Gonna count to 3, and on 3 we're gonna open our eyes. 3. Start coming in back into your 3D body. Gonna ring this bell a little bit for each time we come a little more into our 3D body. To start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. You can start to move your head around, your neck and shoulders if you want to. Very good. Take a deep breath in. And one, open your eyes. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're feeling rested, relaxed, calm, and a certain amount of healing that took place. Hope you're feeling that. They're saying it's in the calmness, so the calmness that you're feeling is the healing. And I invite you to take a drink of water like I am. This will help ground you. I'm also going to ground us, imagine sending energetic roots from your feet deep down into New Earth, Mother Gaia, down to the center of Mother Earth Gaia, and wrapping your roots, energetic roots, around Mother Earth Gaia as she accepts them and holds your energetic roots for you, grounding you very, very stably, very nicely. Okay, so now we're moving on to this Oracle card deck, Divine Feminine, which I've been using maybe 3 or 4 times now. We've been before using the Archangel Oracle card deck, but I was guided to move on to this deck. And there are so many divine feminine goddesses in this book. And this is also for men too, because men also have feminine energies in them. We all have feminine and masculine energies in them. And the more they come into balance, the more good we feel, the more we're able to give, which is, feminine, and also receiving and going out into the world and getting things that we want is a very masculine energy. So when we have the balance of those, they're saying then we just do everything in a very balanced, healthy, contemplative way. So that's the male and the masculine, the feminine energies. Okay, Joan of Arc. I'm going to read a little from the book, and then as I've been doing with this deck, as I'm reading, I asked Joan of Arc to come through and give us more information through the words that I'm reading, and also messages for us as a group. Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have a still faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. And I think most of us have an idea of who Joan of Arc was, but we're going to learn a little bit more tonight. Joan of Arc represents the power that we all possess when we're aligned with our calling. So the more, and they say, we hope you don't get tired of hearing this, but the more you are tuned into and work towards becoming your true and authentic self, the more you are aligned to your calling and the more power you possess to go along your mission in life and what you came here to do. If you know that, or if you have an idea, you may still be searching for that, and that's okay. But she says when we're aligned with our calling, she's saying the pieces of the puzzle just fall together so much more easily instead of forcing a piece of the puzzle in your life, whatever it is, a relationship situation, work relationships, whatever you're trying to do in your life, whether you're, a healer and you have a healing business, or, oracle card or a tarot card reading business, any of these healing arts. But also, if you are not in any of those healing arts, but you have a job, you are able to shine light everywhere you go. So they're saying morning, noon, and night. You can shine your light by being your true and authentic self, raising your vibration, clearing your energies, and your light will be shining so strong. They say it's not that difficult to clear your energies and raise your vibration so that you can receive more light into your heart chakra and all of your chakras. So all of your chakras are aligned and cleared and working well, which this whole healing meditation has to do with clearing, cleansing the space you're in. That's really important. Your energy fields, your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies. And of course, we call in Archangel Metatron coming down through your head space all the way to your heart space, clearing and cleansing and healing, protecting all of your upper chakras. And then we call in Archangel Sandalphon coming from the below space all the way up into your heart space and clearing and cleansing all of those lower chakras in your heart space so that they are aligned, they are working properly, they are cleared, they are just moving in the right direction and just functioning at a very high energetic level, they're saying. So these things are not hard to do every day. They say it only takes a few minutes a day to clear and cleanse yourself, but it's so very, very important. Okay. She's a legendary heroine in France for her role in the 100 Years' War. She was born in 1412 in France, and at the age of 13, she had a vision that would change the course of her life. She relates years later in transcripts her trial after being captured by the English that would have that she would have preferred to stay in her hometown spinning wool. So she wanted a simple life. She didn't want stress. She didn't care about going out into the world. She didn't care or want to be a heroine. But this role, through her vision, was thrust upon her. And it was her choice. We have free will here. She did not have to go and fight with the troops in France to remove the English from France at that time. She didn't have to do that. She could have stayed in her hometown spinning yarn, get married, have some kids. So what was it that caused her to get out of her comfort zone in a major, major way? I mean, we talk about in our guides here many times in these channelings talk about getting out of our comfort zone. Well, for us, that may be going to a coffee shop by ourselves, that we usually like to meet a friend or friends there so that we don't feel alone or self-conscious. And getting out of our comfort zone to do that might be a big deal to us. Can you imagine this young woman, no experience in life, trusting the vision she had and throwing herself into the middle of a war between France and England? It's so hard for us to imagine that. Okay. All right. But the power of her vision and her belief in the truth of it compelled her to follow her voice she heard within her. The vision was of the Archangel Michael, accompanied by many angels. She said, I saw them with my bodily eyes, as well as I am seeing you. When they left, I wept. The Archangel Michael told her that she was meant to drive out the English from France. I mean, he wasn't just saying, like we hear, it'd be really nice for you to meditate, raise your vibration, clear your energy. Like I was just saying, it only takes a few minutes a day. They're encouraging us to do that. And Archangel Michael literally was in front of her with other angels, and she could see him clearly. It wasn't like it was a dream. It wasn't like she just heard the voice, but she didn't see him. She saw, she heard, she felt. She could not deny it. But she still did not have to go and do that. She has free will. That was her choice. Dressed in men's armor, Joan of Arc led several campaigns against the English and became a symbol of hope. Okay, so she became a symbol of hope for the armies of France. She was like this, I'm hearing, angelic mascot for the armies of France. Could they have done this without her? Could they have driven the English out of France at that time during 100 Years' War? 100 years. Maybe yes, maybe no. The power of her conviction that she was acting on God's behalf shifted the tenor of the war in France's favor. She was captured in May 1430 and taken to Rouen, which was then under English rule. A heresy trial led by Bishop Cacon charged her with the repeat offense of cross-dressing. So not the offense of being a soldier, the offense of being a woman soldier. She was convicted for dressing in men's clothing, not for being a soldier, a warrior. She was condemned and sentenced to death in May 1431. 25 years later, her mother, Isabel, among others, demanded a retrial. 115 witnesses were called to testify on Joan's defense. She was declared innocent. 1456. Just getting a lot of chills right now. They fought to redeem her legacy, fought to redeem her leaving her little village comfort zone to the max, getting out of her comfort zone to the max. I mean, I can't even imagine. And then condemned to death because she was wearing men's clothing. That's why. Not giving her the proper stature of being a soldier right alongside the men, but condemning her for wearing men's clothing. She was declared innocent in 1456, and Pope Benedict canonized her in May of 1920. Okay, so she was declared innocent in 1456. She wasn't canonized until 1920. That's a long time. That's a long time for her legacy and for the people of France, their legacy of her, for them to wait. But it finally happened. During her trial, the interrogators asked her if she was in a state of grace. She answered, "If I am not, may God put me there. And if I am, may God keep me. So keep me in a state of grace." And here is very interesting I am statements, which many of us are familiar with. When we say I am all that I am, you are proclaiming to your higher self, to your soul, to all the higher dimensions that you are all that you are. You believe you are all that you are by saying I am. And of course, you all know about affirmations. They all start with I am the truth, I am love, I am light. Because when you say I am, the statement after that is the truth. It's like the universal truth. It's like the energetic truth. There is no other. Nothing can be undone from that statement. It's like a declaration they're saying. It's a strong declaration to the whole cosmos. I am, whatever you say, I am the truth. I am powerful. I am the light. I am love. Those are very, very, very powerful declarations and affirmations. So she says, if I am not, may God put me there. If I am, may God keep me there. So her modesty, after having a vision of Archangel Michael and knowing he exists, the other angels exist, to still have that modesty, asking God to keep her in a state of grace. Because she's saying, I was a mere mortal. I was a mere human with all the faults that you all have. We're here in this realm. We're not perfect. We're not made to be perfect. We're made to be perfectly imperfect, so that when we make mistakes, we see the lessons there. We're meant to see the lessons. And when we have challenges and we overcome them, we gain experience, we gain compassion, we gain empathy for ourselves and others. When we forgive ourselves and others, it is, she's saying, a huge, huge act of love and kindness for ourselves and others. So she has more to say, but I don't want to make this super long. So we're going to pick up with her next week because there's more. I'm about halfway through the book's description and the channeling, and I want to continue this next week with her. So we will, Joan of Arc, thank you so much for coming through for us today, and we will pick this up with you next week because we want to hear more of what you have to say and the life you lived and the vision you had, and majorly getting out of your comfort zone. You inspire us all. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so that was powerful. I got chills many times when I was reading the book and then channeling her message. Just so beautiful. So we're concluding this healing meditation and message from Joan of Arc, but we will continue with it next week. I thank the Master Ascended Archangels, the Ascended Masters, our spirit guides, our galactic spirit guides, the angelic realm, our shamanic and ancestral guides, and any other beings of light that came here to assist us at this time. I also thank all of my multidimensional selves that came here to assist at this time through all space, time, and frequency. I thank all of you for being here, for taking the time to do this healing meditation for yourself. So good, so powerful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I thank Veronica for creating this healing space for all of us. So many healers here. Oh, it's just amazing. Thank you, Veronica, and thank you for inviting me to be here and do this healing meditation and group message every week. Okay, everybody, thanks for coming by. Have a wonderful evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. Coming to you from Southern California of the United States. Happy to be here, and I will see you in another week. Okay, bye-bye.